Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So, Arrtx have recently contacted me and sent me a couple of items, one of which is their brand new pastel shades of alcohol markers. So this is the packaging. I can't wait to get in it and look at this little wallet that comes with it. Really well thought through packaging, you know, that you'd be proud to put on your shelf. So this is Arrtx, I presume they are pronounced, sketch markers, and you get 24. So let's get into this little beauty. I'm desperate to open these up. They currently do have money off if you go and shop on Amazon to get them. There is money off at the moment. So inside this plastic sleeve we're going to get a little swatch card, which we'll be using in a second. And let's open this. It's like a little portfolio, isn't it cute? Look at that. It's just incredible. On the back you've got Arrtx since 2018. All beauty lasts forever. So let's have a look. A little bit of foam to keep them nice and safe. And they open out like this into this gorgeous array of pastel shades. We're going to see if they are really pastel shades or not. I like them. Okay. So once you've got over the excitement of the fact that the packaging is absolutely incredible, this is what the marker looks like. So let's move those up for a minute. So they're slightly triangular in shape for holding, which makes them really nice to hold. Here's your what the marker looks like. They are colour coded on the top along with the colour number. They don't have the colour name actually on the marker, but they do on your swatch chart. So I like the edging that they've put. It's just like they've really focused on detail. Chisel tip on one side, and then if we turn it round and I can get it off, look at that brush tip. Now it's flexible, but for me, because my hands are shaky, it's not really, you know, a long sort of flexible brush which would show up all my shakes. I'm actually able to use these really well, and I think it helps with the fact that they're quite chunky. I mean, if we look at the touch markers by Shinhan, they're slightly smaller. The touch are more sort of square in shape. I don't know what I was going to say. I've lost my train of thought. But what I'm trying to say is they are a really nice shape to hold. So we're going to pop that one back in. And then if I bring you in, let's move this up and bring you in, we can have a look at this little swatch sheet. Now this gives you that was on the front of the card. This is the details about them. The Arrtx tech company, and where they're based. Based in UK. And this is a nice little touch. This is perforated. See what I mean about really well thought through things? So I am actually going to do a bit of plastic. I'm actually going to do my swatches on the sheet that they've given us. So I'm going to bring you in a little closer just so you can see these colours. Okay. And we're going to compare tips and things. You know, are the tips the same? So let me find the numbers. We're going to do them in order. So we've got 401, which is pale azure, and I'm going to use the brush tip. And I did have a question asking me, how do I manage to stay in the lines? So this will be a good opportunity to answer that. Come away from the lines. You know, imagine that the actual line is more, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, come in from the lines, and then if you've missed a bit, just tap on it. Tap. I'll show you. Oh God, what is wrong with my words today? So that's 401 pale azure, and then we're going to do Aqua Cyan. Ooh, 402. Let me find that one, and I'll put them back in order then. See, I told you I'm rubbish with things like this. There it is, right in front of me, staring at me. Get the brush side. Yeah, so imagine that your lines are further in. That's what I was trying to say. And do it further in. Let the alcohol marker spread out. And then if you just kind of tap in those delicate spaces, the ink will spread out. And you have that kind of control then. I'm not going to spend the whole time trying to stay in the lines because this would be a very long video. But Aquas, is that right? So I'm going to put them in order and we're going to come back and we are going to have a look at the accuracy of the colour tips towards the end. Okay. So this is a powder blue. Those brush tips are really lovely to use, and I find it quite difficult to use brush tips, like I say, because of my shaky hands. What have we got? 404. What is this one? That one. 404. I can't read it. Okay. Oh, that's a beautiful colour, look at that. So yeah, so we're going to give them a chance to dry and then we're going to come and have a look at the tips and see, because most alcohol markers, in all fairness, don't match the tips of the pens. So what have we got? 405. This one is cornflower blue, one of my favourite colours. Other than these sort of aqua-y, teal blue greens, I like those too. That's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, 406 is, oh, come on Lucy, it should get easier. 406, here we go. This is Milky Lavender. Oh, also a beautiful colour. That's gorgeous. Okay, 407. 407. I'm just looking at my, no, I'm looking at my my touch pens that I've got down here. You can use their refills for a lot of markers, but these are completely independent, which is nice. So this is Pale Thistle. And when I put them back in the case in order, you'll see that the colour combos that they've actually given you for this little set is really very good. 408. This is Thistle. So they've really thought through well that if they've given you a darker, medium and light for easy blending. So that was Thistle, that's what it looks like so far. Then we've got 409, which is Periwinkle. They are just really pretty colours that they've given us. And very much pastel in my opinion. Okay, and we've got 410, which is Wisteria. So I'm thinking about, obviously we'll be using them because they're gorgeous, beautiful colours, and putting them with the pencils set, the 72 pencil set, which are equally gorgeous. 411. Now this one, Light Wheat. I wonder if we can use this as a skin tone. Let's have a look. A Caucasian skin tone. We'll see when that dries. Might be a bit yellowy, but we'll see. Looks alright so far. We might have a very light skin tone there, folks. This is Clams Pink. Can you see? Yes, you can. Beautiful. 414 is Light Pink Tulips. Oh, that's pretty. And then we've got, I think that, I don't know what that says. Let me lift it up to the camera and see if it's any clearer for me. That one. I was going to say gladiolus, but I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not sure. Excuse me. Moving on. So 415, another beautiful pink. Pretty, isn't it? Then we've got 416 is Peony. There we go. Then we've got Jasmine 417. Where's that? 417. Sort of yellowy green. Let me just get a sip of drink, folks. Okay. I'll put a link in down below so that you can get them from Amazon. Like I say, they've got money off at the moment. I was looking this morning. Okay, then we've got 418. I don't know what that says again because that blue bit's in the way. That one. So 418. So the only thing, at the moment I'm thrilled with the colours, but the only thing that would be nice in future would just be to have the colour names on the actual barrel, which would make life a bit easier. Goodness, something's really tickled my throat. Okay. Oh, excuse me. 419. This one is Yellow Barberry. So we're going to get into our greens. So in my opinion here, these are real pastel colours. Got 420, which is here. Then we've got 421, which is Mango. Wrong side. But Arrtx are coming out with some really awesome new products. There's going to be a new pencil set too, as I understand it. A bigger set. If you haven't tried their little set of 72 Arrtx pencils, they're just lovely to use. So I'm hoping to put these products together. And there is another one I'll be showing you shortly. So that was Celadon. It's a Celadon green. And then we've got 423, which is milk green. Oh, that's pretty. So if you look at these colours in terms of blendability, the shades that they've given us are really good. 424, which is that one. So you look at those three greens together, you'd be able to blend those beautifully together. And then 426, which is Fresh Bamboo. Really beautiful colours. Okay, I'm going to put that to one side for a minute. We're going to come out, and what I'm going to do is put these back in their case. Put them back in their case, and then we're going to have a look at the tips so we can see if they match. So, it goes like this. I think you have to have one extra in this slot. So most of them will take 4, but I'm going to put 5 in there. Okay. Oops. And then by the time we get to by the time that we've filled these back up, these beauties, we should be able to, our swatches should be dry, and we can check those colour tips. Back in these, it's really clever. design this little case because you can leave them stood by you, although I recommend that you store them flat for ink dispersal. But when you're colouring with them, you can stand them upright, and you can see, if you stand them like that, you can see all the colours that you've got. So really cleverly thought through, I think, anyway. I think it's a really different, innovative design, and I like it very much. Maybe I didn't need the 4 in that side, maybe I was just being thick. Doesn't take much, folks. Okay, let's have a look at our swatch. Now I've got them back in the case, we'll come back in. Let's have a look. So, if we start with that 401, I would say by picking that up you know that that's going to be a light pale blue. Let's try the next one, 402. See what I mean? You'd have to swatch them, but they're not bad. Let's have a look at Wisteria, which was 406. That's quite good. So they're not throwing you off completely. What about Peony? A completely different one. They're not throwing you off completely. They are, you know, they're never going to be absolutely spot on. Let's try 422, which was the Celadon. 422. Oh, that's quite. That almost looks blue when you put it next to that, but not bad at all. Right. I'll sort those out off camera. So let me roll up this beautiful little case, and then what I will be doing is keeping that inside my case, so I've instantly got to hand my swatches. So I'll just put it there, put the lid back up, and there we have it. Isn't that incredible? I'm really, really pleased with them. It's such a lovely little set. I'll just give you another look at those colours. I think they're just beautiful colours. I love these greens because they would all blend together. I like the blues into the lilacs would blend. All those, you know, they would all blend. Really, really nice selection of pastel colours. And the light wheat that we were talking about, I think would give us a really good, very pale skin colour. Caucasian skin colour. So, came through. But yeah, an absolutely beautiful little set of markers. I hope you'll agree. I will pop the link down below to Amazon so that if you wanted your set of these incredible little markers and this gorgeous case, you can pop along and get them. And I think what I plan to do is when these have run out, I'm going to put my pencils in there, I think, my 72 set of pencils, because it's such a lovely case. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching. I will be back in a minute to do another Arrtx video, which I'm really thrilled to bring you. And then I've got a most amazing book flip through to do too. So thank you so much for watching me and joining me today. So until we meet again very, very soon, take really good care of yourselves, folks. Bye-bye.